Hi everybody, it's Connie. It's 2 o'clock on Wednesday and I'm live. And today is going to be more or less show and tell because I just have a ton of stuff to show. Hello. And so I'm just gonna wait a moment and just see if people can find me here live so that I'm not just talking to myself. Ha. It's nice today not to have construction going on in the background. The last couple of weeks we've had a lot of work being done on our house and it's been very noisy in the house. And I get distracted easy, as you know. And so, and we found out today that they can't match the color of our siding. They can't find a replacement. And so now they're talking about replacing all of the siding on the entire house. If you could see what I see right now, it's hilarious. So before the show and tell, I just want to show you a really quick card. Hi, Tanya. It's okay if you pop in and out, no biggie. I've been making this card a lot. It is a card where, you know, normally you have a card that is, you know, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and you flip it open and it's just your basic card. And sometimes you can make them go up and down. So this one is one that folds long ways. So you cut your base paper 4 1/4 by 11 and then fold it in half. And instead of flipping up and down, we're gonna open it like a book. You know, what's really interesting about not being able to match our siding is that we just had our roof replaced. All of our siding has to be replaced. We're replacing all of our windows and gutters. And I told my husband, I'm like, oh my gosh, we could totally just change the entire look of our house. We could go with all new colors and it would just look really different. But of course, I really like the colors that are on our house. Oh well, anyway, I wanted to show you, I'm using the Lovely paper pack here, and this is actually one of the first times I've used it because it was used during one of the National Scrapbook Day events with the little critters, and I thought, well, I'm gonna just get out the packet and use it for my other stuff too. Hi Noelle. Hi Stephanie. So basically, to make this card, this is so easy and it'll just take a minute. I like the inner panels to have a design. So I cut these just 1/4 inch smaller. So this, you know, this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And so this piece of paper that I cut is 4 by 5 1/4. Just a little bit smaller. And you just attach that, crooked, whatever. I'm not very straight when I'm in a hurry, but all right. So the other thing that you need is a strip. Now this strip can be any size because it can be, as long as it's inside of your card, you could make it 2 inches wide, 3 inches wide. I made mine 1 inch just so I could show you. It's 1 by 11. If you look at it, it's like the same size as the card. And I basically just fold it in half. And then on each flap, I'm gonna fold it up to the center. Just like that. And I'm gonna do it again. Now you could get fancy and score. I always try not to have to do that. I'm really lazy with the scoring. Okay, and so now we have sort of a W shape. And what we're gonna do is glue the W shape into the card. So I'm just gonna put some adhesive on one side of our W, and I'm gonna fold it all up like this, and I'm going to put it near the edge of my cardstock. So right there. And see how it springs out? Boing. And then I'm going to put adhesive on the other side of the W. And I'm going to fold my card. And then what happens is when you open it, you have this sort of pop-up, and the fold pops right in the center. Can you see that? So that's basically how you make it. And from there, it's just decoration. I have like some of these lovely papers that I could put on the front. I have these cute critters. I decided I like the zebra the best, but it's a hard decision. All three of them are adorable. And I have some cards to show you that I made just like these later. I entered a card swap for fancy folds. And so I just had to make a few cards to send in, and so I decided to use these because they're so cute. Now the front of this one, I used a PML card. These are the Picture My Life cards, and I just used that as the decoration. So that was pretty basic. You wouldn't have to go to all the trouble to stamp images or cut out messages like hello friend or whatever. You wouldn't have to do this. You could just use a PML card. I also added a little bit of bling. These are the Bluebell gems. And then I decorated each. I saw it as 4 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just decorated those. Super cute, super easy, but I wanted to show you something today that you could make before I just blitz through with all of the fun stuff that I have. So let's see. So here's another fun fold card that I made, and I always called this a twist and pop, but some of the new, it's coming back in style, and now people are calling this a twisted easel. So basically it's just a card that opens side to side, and then you put your sentiment here on a pop dot so that it stands up a little bit like on an easel card, and then I just folded this in half. Now, your first thought would be to fold it outward, but you want to fold it towards the inside, and then you have a stand-up easel. I think that's cute. And again, these little critters, I did not, even though I watched the National Scrapbook Day event, I had already used up all of my supplies because I had so much fun with this. And so I did not actually make the cards from the Scrapbook Day event. I did a ton of others though, obviously. This is just a panel, a gatefold card. Normally we would fold it to the center, but instead folded it, scored it, yes, I scored it, and I folded it like this, and it makes a stand-up card. This is one that I may send to the nursing home. And when it's all done, it's 4 inches by 5.5. So it's more or less your straight card size. It'll fit in your regular envelope. I just thought that was really cute. Okay, I have a ton of these, so you guys will be like, okay, enough already. And I basically decorated the same way, because like I said, I'm in that swap. There's the llama. Oh my gosh, isn't it cute? Get some light on it so you can see. And I added some little sparkles. And again, just messing around. And that stamp set was really cute. It has this little flower in it and the little these other little flowers that you can color. Everything is fussy cut, but actually this one was not bad. When I look at that party girl one, I think, holy moly, that's a lot of fussy cutting. But this one wasn't bad. This is like a basic shape. This one is called a Z-fold card, and it's essentially the same size as your standard card base, and then you make a pop out on it. So someday I can show you that one. I used 2 animals each on those. So I have the little koala and the little zebra on that one. Here I used the llama. This lovely paper pack has a brown pattern in it that it does, I don't know, at first I thought it didn't go with the paper, but now that I've used it, it does better. But it was really nice to make my llama brown. It just felt, I felt like it pulled it together better. I agree, Tanya. Stephanie was just talking about how she's working on the party girl thing right now, and the fussy cutting. Woo! Okay, here's another type of card. This is a double gatefold, but it's a hidden gatefold. So you have one flap here, one flap here, and you can decorate it however you wish. Like some people put a little hidden something right there that's hidden by that front flap. Okay, let's see what else I have. Oh, here's another hidden gatefold. That's that paper I'm talking about. So see, there's the brown, and then there's this one, and it doesn't seem like it goes with some of the other papers, but after I've used it now, I actually used a lot of it. I think it's pretty good. Here's a slim line using that pattern. I didn't do anything on the inside of that one yet. So those are my cards that I used making that with that National Scrapbook Day set. Let's see if I have it out here. I think I set those aside somewhere. Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, that one. So this one I think is really good. It's a keeper. I really enjoyed using it. It has a little heart, little star, little flower, so it has some little scattery things. I like the sentiments on it, things I'll actually use. I don't know how much I would use the cutest or whatever, but I definitely will use sending you hugs, hello friend, happy birthday. Maybe you're adorable, just because I tend to say weird stuff like that once in a while. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you is this one. This National Scrapbook Day event was making these, it was called Cheerful Humor. And Stephanie, you know what? Jen likes the llama best too, and I really like the zebra best. Now, I think maybe because I don't have to color it. That's funny. But these Cheerful Humor cards are really cute. They were really fun. I did not use all of the sentiments. That's why some of mine are a little bit blank, because I haven't decided what I'm going to put on the sentiment yet. Some of them, I just didn't have someone to send them to. And if you get too snarky with people you don't know, you don't know if they're going to get that humor. But I love this one. Get better soon. I know you're not sick. I just think you can be better. My entire family, anybody who got that would think that was funny. So I'm okay with that. You really are amazing. Then again, so am I. That's cute. So the papers in this pack. Consultants online have been talking about this paper because I gotta be honest, I wish I had it in bulk. I wish I had it, a ton more of it. I love the colors of it. See, I didn't use their sentiment on those. You did something that was beneficial to me, so I made you this card. Now we're even. Funny. So funny. And so this little stripy paper right here, and just the whole thing, the grid, this card is a great example of the different papers that came in this pack, and it is so cool, just so cool. I love it. And so I'm kind of hoping that we see this paper pack as a future option. I have a couple of birthday cards. I forgive you for being younger than me. Not really. I might send that to my niece. I forgive you for being smarter than me. Not really. That would be a cool graduation card. As a matter of fact, I have a little graduation cap that I might stamp and cut out and put on there because I think that would be really cute. It's a great idea. And it came with these little puffy stickers, which the puffy stickers are not usually my favorite. To me, they feel like a kid item or something, but they worked so well on these cards. I love them on these cards. So I saved a few extra to use for later. What do you think so far? Good? Yes, Stephanie, those cards are so cool. Oh, I think I have a picture. One of the consultants, she substituted, she used the same card ideas and put different, I think she used the wine, the little, oh, what's the name of that stamp set with the little wine glasses? I need to grab my catalog so I can tell you the name of it. But it was really cute. So this sweet little piggy, love it, love it, love it. And the little piggies all had to be colored in, but that's okay. Look at how cute this is. So my stepmother, her daughter just had a baby. Her granddaughter just had a baby. And I thought this would be an amazing little gift. So she can put her little pictures in there. And a lot of these had little lines on them, like they put lines on them to journal. And I left it blank because I think her writing is more swoopy looking. Look how cute. So a few of them I did a few lines, but I decided I didn't love the lines as much. Hey Jen, can you come take this dish from him? He's my dog has found the cat's food, rattling around the kitchen. Okay. Anyway, these are so cute, and this is the 4x4 album that they went together with Persnickety Prints to make, and I just think this thing turned out adorable. I'm ready to make another. It was so cute. Okay, let's see. I also made a few cards using the little piggies, and actually I think I showed these last week, and I've mailed one of them since then too. So I just think these are adorable, and I used some stickles on the heart. So the little pigs, they stack up. You can use them individually. So cute. And some people are using the little pigs with the, you know, the die with the little circles or the little squares that we all bought like last Christmas or whatever. Okay, what's next? This was the set, More Than You'll Ever Know. That was the name of it. Sorry, here's the piggies. Oh, and just a tip for these, if you're gonna stamp them all, instead of taking one off, stamping it, another off, stamping it, another off, stamping it, put them all on a big block and stamp them all at once so that you have them all together in color, and it's, you know. Was it hard? The little pig book, is that what you mean? Not hard. As a matter of fact, it was so basic because once you've stamped the little pigs and colored them in, the rest is just little 4x4 squares. Those go really fast. This was my favorite. I can't believe I'm saying it, but this one was my favorite. I love how this turned out. The 5x6 block rarely goes on sale. Once in a while you see that in one of their flash sales, but even then it's not a great sale. So if you ever want it, let me know. Once in a while I have extra 50% off options that I do not use, that, you know, if you want it half off, I can work it in if you're not in a big hurry. This one is just gorgeous, just gorgeous. I already have pictures in mind for it. This one is a 2-page layout. The first, let's see if I can show both pages at once. There's one, and then there's 2. This one was so much fun. I'm surprised how much I like this, really. This used the mix-in paper pack, and one whole page of the mix-in pack is these little tags. So that was the hardest part of the whole thing, was cutting out the dang tags, trying to decide which ones to use. Love this one. And look at this. Do you see it? Torn paper. Have we gone back in time? I feel like we've gone back in time. We're starting to tear paper and scissor distress and that kind of thing. I didn't attach that, but it goes under here. So fun. This one came with a stencil, so the little dots that you see were stenciled ink, and so, you know, stencils are coming back too. Oh my gosh. It also came with, this one came with 2 of these star die cuts and the giant bluebell die cut of the stars. And then they kind of talked, if you go back and watch it, they kind of talk about how you can just make those yourself if you own a Cricut. I personally don't like to do that. I'm so lazy. If I have to go to my computer to make too much, I miss out on the paper part. I would be more inclined to recreate this using stamps or something. But isn't that pretty? I love this. This would be a very cool graduation page, or, you know, honestly, anything. I'm excited to use it. I've got some options on that one. Okay, let's see. I want to talk just for a minute. I want to show you, I have not played with this National Scrapbooking Month paper yet, but this is the one, Tanya, you said you like. This is the same paper that was in the Party Girl pack, and the reason I'm showing this is because it does a fair job of showing you most of the patterns, not all of the patterns in the kit and are in this pack. And then I also added the Majestic holographic paper. You know, the holographic paper is that, well, holographic. And there's Dreamy, which is yellow. Don't buy Dreamy if you want it to go with this. This one is Majestic, and it has that purpley pink tone. I would say more pink than more pink. In here it looks purple. I don't know why, because in real life it's very pink. So I put some of it in the center, knowing it would be somewhat covered up, because, you know, depending on the pictures that I use on this page. And then I was messing around cutting out the little butterfly dies, and I haven't put these together yet, but I would probably just attach them at the body and then kind of curl the butterflies up. I just think this is cute. My daughter likes this and this together on here. I kind of like the pink without this. I don't know. I don't know how I'll use it. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but oh my gosh, it is so pretty. And so I just wanted to show you that I had started to mess around with that. I have a ton of pictures to show you using that. This is one that I made using that paper pack. What I did was I embossed the front of the cardstock, and then I think this is, it's not even close to my heart. I think this is an old Anna Griffin die or embossing folder. And then basically the only paper I used was this strip with the rose gold and then a little bit of the glacier cardstock, and the rest is white. So I didn't use up very much, which I love. And then this little butterfly on the front has shimmer pen on it. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. And then a little bit of the glacier ink sponged onto the hexagon. I think it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. And then I get into some of my other stuff I've been making. Since I was cutting all my cardstock with the fold that going up and down, I wanted to use that star set. Let me see if I have it here. Easy to find. Probably not. No, probably not. I feel like I put all my stamps in a pile to show you, and then none of the ones I want to show you are in the pile. But basically that cute little star and moon set, it's so beautiful. And then using the glitter paper at the top. And then this little border is just, you know, remember when they sold the borders where there were like 6 different borders and dies? That's just one of them. This You're a Star words comes from the star stamp set. Oh, looky here. I have them together. Okay, so this one was the cool sun and moon. I used 1, 2, 3 of those on this one card. And actually, the only thing that's a problem for me with this is the words. I am unlikely to send someone that says you are the sun and moon and stars. Now, I might use that on a scrapbook page though, but I wouldn't probably make a card for it. Shoot for the moon might be a really good congratulations sort of thing. You make my dreams come true. Again, those are like scrapbooky things, not necessarily card things. I don't know. I'd have to get pretty creative. So I needed to find something else to go in here. And it just so happens I bought that. Remember how they've been doing the series of shaker card embellished stamps or whatever. So this is the star one, and look at that. You're a star. So it was like, oh, that's perfect. I can use that. I could have used several of these actually, but you know, you don't want like $100 card. I mean, this has got a lot of products on it. The other things that you might notice on here is this little star here is the new little star gems from sequins from the Stars and Sparklers. And then the little bitty stars on there are actually shaker star. You know how we, I show you every now and then, like to get a package of loose sequins or loose stars or loose whatever. I have a lot of packages of stuff, so I'm like, I need to use those. And look how cute that is. And yes, I individually picked out each little star and glued it on. I know that's stupid, but look how cute it looks. And maybe you'll get one of my cool cards. You just never know. Just know that if you get one of those, you know, it was made with love, because I had to glue on all those little stars separately. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is, oh, Jen, I need that catalog. Sorry. I obviously didn't have my act together today. Okay, so Hillside Cottage, the paper pack in here. Close to My Heart gave us a bundle. Like, we had to purchase a bundle. We didn't give us a bundle. But basically, all you need to make all of these things I'm about to show is the pattern paper, the cardstock, and sticker sheet. And then one package of these if you like the little wooden acrylic pieces. That's what you need to make these next things I'm about to show you. This was, and I can put the instructions under our file section, but basically there's 2 cards using that cute little fox. That one is a stamp. There is a stamp set too, but you could put all the paper and everything came out of that pack. So that's adorable. That little fox, so cute. And here is the little bunny and random stamped, 2 of those. And then here is the little goose, or is that a duck? Goose with a happy day. So 6 cards, and if you don't have any stamps, you know, you could even use the stamp of the month on these. I think I showed this one other time briefly. It's 2-page layout. We are family, and what's cool, of course, is that it has the wood with the acrylic embellishment. It's hard to see that acrylic thing, but anyway, this title is on the sticker sheet. These are on the sticker sheet. So this is a really cute page, and then here's page 2. And I don't always put the place photo here things on here unless I'm gonna actually use them as borders. So I put them on here in case I wanted white mats on my photos. But I can show you, you know, they go sideways. So that's cool. And I made it so that I could tuck them under. You know, remember the foam tape trick where you don't adhere it all the way down? Okay, the next one is this one, which I think is adorable. This one is, again, I just clipped the mat to it because I'm not totally sure what I'm going to do for photos, but here's that little wooden fox with the little acrylic shape in the middle, and these are popped up on foam tape, these stickers, and then these stickers are flat and the house is foam taped up. You can kind of see the shadow around it. And then the next, this one is a 2-pager. Again, all my mats will be pink, but there's page 1, there's page 2, and so all the cutting, what's nice about this paper is it just used the pre-patterned paper as a background, and so this one went together like crazy fast. It's just a couple sheets of scrap more or less attached. So, and then this little piece I stamped as a journaling kind of thing. Okay, so if you like that and you don't want to buy the official workshop and make the workshop, because you know the official workshop is a bit more money, and it's not everybody's taste. I mean, maybe you love it. There's the official workshop with all of the pre-cut die cuts and everything. So those are these are really popular and really fun. But if you don't want this one and you just want to buy the paper packs and stuff, here's an option for you. And I'll put those instructions on my website, on our Facebook page. Okay, woohoo! We're making progress. Sorry, I'm gonna wipe off my iPad. It had, I know it's gross, dog slobbers on it. Okay. Oh yeah, I put this on here to say congratulations to Tanya for winning. Hi Margie. So I'm going to run through a bunch of ideas that other consultants have made. A lot of them are using the You Are Enough paper because that, of course, is the thing right now. A lot of the consultants are just going nuts over it and promoting it. And I wanted to show you some ideas. I don't have time to make all of these ideas, but I'm going to make a few. This one is by Chelsea, and she used the hexagon die cuts to make the background using little pieces of the pattern, kind of like I did with the squares. You know, it makes your paper go a lot farther, which I really like. This one I really love. She obviously made her own like Cricut cuts on here. I just think this is gorgeous. Wouldn't that be neat for Mother's Day or something? I love it. I really like this paper right in this pack right here. Galaxy looking or something. A lot of consultants using florals and flower die cuts, and there's online right now there's still some flower die cuts available, and you'll see these throughout. The other die cuts you're going to see a little bit of are these leaves. I just want to make sure you see that so that I can point those out to you as we go. A lot of people have been using those, and you can see she used Cricut here, and the cool butterfly, of course. This one, isn't that pretty? Look at those flowers, man. Gorgeous. It has a totally different look when you only use the glacier paper versus the sangria paper or whatever. So that's kind of neat to see a different color scheme. Now the butterflies on here look yellow, but they're not. They are those holographic sequins, and it's weird, but they're not yellow. They're more of a opalescent kind of whitish pink color. So it goes really well with her page, but I'm sure it just didn't photograph very well. Here's one done with, it looks like 2-inch squares, little 2-inch squares, very cute. Again, using so many patterns that can really make that go far. This is just a whole bunch of cards that somebody made. This is actually a card workshop she did for her customers. I don't know why it's hard to show these a lot of consultants will do like big card making workshops for their customers so that you get the most out of the paper packs. And so this is just an example of one of those. But what I liked on these is that she used the variety of the different butterflies and the papers. She used both regular cards and slimline, which is so popular right now. Here's a page again using those die cuts again. These die cuts have been extremely popular with this You Are Enough paper. I've noticed it on a lot of samples, and you can kind of see the die cut in the corner right here, and you can see the leaves that come with those flowers. Julie Carreri is like amazing artist, and so every time she makes something I'm like, oh, I need to copy that. She's just amazing. I really love how elegant this looks. I like that something about that rose gold, right? It's so pretty. Okay, that's that same one. I've noticed a trend in cutting paper into triangles onto the page. So cutting the paper in half and making half of the page a certain pattern, or a fourth of the page a certain pattern. It just makes your paper go farther, but it's a trend that I've seen in a lot of examples that people are making. And look, there's those dies again, those flower dies. So if you like the flowers on here, you need to look for that die set. These are those really cute little, it's that new stamp set with the little faces on it. It's so cute. This is the one that I was like on the fence about right here. Desserts a la Whirl. It's made to go with the spinner die, but you don't have to use it that way. And you'll see a couple of examples of where people have used it on scrapbook pages and cards. There's a card. Rachel is one of my sidelines, and she made this one and shared it with the group. Here is, you know, of all the paper that's in that You Are Enough, this is the paper pattern that I have the hardest time figuring out what to do with. But now that I've worked with it a little bit, because I was trying to work on some Pandora pictures and Star Wars Disney pictures using it, and it works really good for both. But this particular pattern, I found myself wanting more of it because it works so well for both of those. I was like, oh, I like that. This is that new graduation stamp set using the Star Shaker, and I have not seen anything in green with graduation. I'm like, I suppose it depends on your school colors, but this is really cool. Everything I do with graduation seems to be white and black or orange and black, right? So this one, I really want to point out, Trina's amazing at using these particular stamps, but this one right here, this Floral Borders and Sentiments, I look at that and I think, oh my gosh, we're so limited by, you know, what we can do with it. But a lot of the consultants are just going crazy. So there's several examples that I've seen using this stamp set in different ways, and it's so pretty. You gotta like to color, but it's pretty. And there's another one with the embossed background and the butterfly with the shimmer pen that's shimmer penned up. Look at these. Oh my gosh, she took each page of the little piggies, like made little 4x4 cards. Those are totally adorable. Little tiny cards. Great job. Great idea. This uses that Hillside Cottage, and you remember that one stamp set that was kind of odd looking. I saved this photo because this is a great, this is how it works. So it's basically, it's stamped and then you fill in the flowers into the blank space. The watering can is stamped and then you fill in the flowers into the blank space of the die cut. So I thought that was cool. Look at that. There's another one that Trina did using that floral border. That is a beautiful sympathy card, and she used some glitter paper or glitter shimmer trim on it. Some of these I copied twice, apparently. I'm not just a single time copycat, I'm a double time copycat. These are those cute little faces from the dessert thing. And you know, the reason I was hesitating was because I wasn't crazy about those eyes, but those look really cute on there. And notice that is on that circle die cut again. So the circle die cut, you know, you can pop in little faces, you can pop in the little piggies. Here is a card using the Hillside Cottage again, and that stamp set that I used to decorate my cards. There's a slimline using that little dessert set. And wood grain. And actually that's a candy bar wrapper. I don't know what I'm saying. That's a candy bar wrapper. Super cute. Another card super similar to the one that I made, only this is slimline, and they made their butterflies out of the gold foil. Ooh, pretty. Slimline using so Close to My Heart carried this rose gold tape probably a couple of 2 or 3 catalogs ago. It's been a while. It didn't sell wonderfully, probably because we didn't have like a paper pack like this to go with it. Just imagine how cool it would be if we had it now. But there was some discussion about, can we bring that back because it goes so well with this paper. Love this card, tucked in little flags. And some of these patterns, like this one right here, that little speckle, oop, I lost it. That little speckle is actually a Picture My Life card that someone cut down. And you know, I noticed there were a few Picture My Life cards that are not my taste. So that would be a perfect way to use them. Party Girl. And I just want to kind of zoom in a little bit on, look at that dress. I was like, wow. Because this is essentially the same layout that they made during the event. But I don't remember the dress looking like that. So I just wanted to point that out. That was kind of cool. And then there's another, again, with the florally dress. Cool, more or less monotone with a little bit of rose gold. Blue, isn't that pretty? And shimmer pen on the butterflies. PML cards. That's a PML card that's self-made. Oh, and again, I haven't been pointing it out, but do you see the little leaves up in the upper corner right there? Those are the die cut leaves that I showed you from the catalog. A lot of use of those. Same with these. Those are those die cut leaves from the catalog. So pretty. I think that's all my examples that I have. Woo! I hope that helps you decide what you would like out of this catalog. This is that mix-in pack with the pages with the little tags there. This is what they used during the National Scrapbook Day event. So if you want to do that, but you don't want to buy the full National Scrapbook Day package, you could just buy this. This is $6.95. The cardstock $5.95. So for like 12 bucks, 12 or 13 bucks, you can have like all the paper that you need to kind of do a duplication without the stamps. Use your own stamps, you know. This is a great catalog. I totally agree, Margie. This is one of my favorites for a while now. I had a really hard time deciding what to show today. And I decided, since I was struggling with what to buy, I needed to show you all of the artwork and stuff that I have sitting around my house, so that maybe it will help narrow things down for you. Woohoo! There's that stamp set with the little fox. That's the one I used. Cute, cute, cute. All right, that's what I have for you today. Let me know if there's something you want to see next week. I am planning on doing something with the stamp of the month, but if you would like to see something else instead, or making a certain kind of card or whatever, just let me know. I appreciate you guys watching so much. Have a good afternoon.